Đó, có biết đó. Thì em nói thì trong vòng 6 tháng sau đúng không? Em bán thì các chị mà người bán xong các chị được có cái bia được.
Dear class, so now as you know that for the class today, I will have some revision for the situation that we haven't finished yet. and then you can have some time for the further practice, okay, from 1 to 3 in the exam practice at the end of the course book. So now with this situation, have you done? No. So now I would like you to spend around 45 minutes, okay, for preparing those situations from page 20 to page 59. And after that, I would like you to prepare the 3 exam practice by the end of the course book, okay? And at 8 p.m., I would like to come back and see how you prepare for the test. Is it clear to all of you? Have you got any questions? Nothing. So now it's time for you to.
Cô nói lại tới trang bao nhiêu được không?
Okay, so page. Okay, I will show you the picture so that you can remember the pages. Okay, page 20, page 32, page 44, 54, 56. Okay, the situation from these pages and the 3 exam practice at the back of the course book. That's all.
Cô ơi, hình như em nhìn trong cái giáo trình trang nó không có giống nhau ấy. Ý là cái hình với cái trang nó không có giống nhau cô.
Pardon, please.
Tại em nhìn trong cái giáo trình mà cô gửi á, cái này là trang 56 nhưng mà em mở giáo trình của cô gửi thì như cái hình khác cô ạ.
Oh, really? So now let me check and then I will tell you, huh? Place a little bit. Wait a little bit. First of all, is will be on page 20. Okay, I will take note a little bit here. So we have page 20. $32.
Cô ơi, em sai rồi tại vì em nhìn cái ở trong cái slide của cái nhưng mà trong cái trang của cô viết là đúng rồi cô ạ. Em xin lỗi.
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you. Yes, Miss Nguyễn Thị Thùy Ngân. Would you like to ask me anything?
Dạ, cô cho em hỏi hồi nãy cô có đề cập là mình sẽ làm mấy phần 3 trong mấy cái exam practice á, thì em xem em thấy nó chỉ để hình thôi, người ta không có để cái yêu cầu á cô. Thì không biết là mình sẽ làm như thế nào ạ?
Okay, with the exam practice, cô không nói là làm phần 3 đúng không ạ? Đối với lại các cái nội dung kia thì chúng ta đang ôn phần 3, nhưng mà cái exam practice là tôi nói là chuẩn bị là exam practice. The 3 exam practices là cả 3 cái practice đó là từ part 1 cho đến part 3 luôn đấy ạ. Đấy.
Là có part 3 trong đó luôn đúng không cô?
Đúng rồi, là cả phần 1 và phần 2 luôn đấy ạ.
Dạ, nhưng mà về
yes, I see. So that I will explain to you a little bit. So can you see the screen right now?
Dạ cô. Dạ,
with the picture for the first exam practice. So here you can see some equipment, okay? And now I would like you to choose one equipment that you think it will effective for your work or your leisure activities, okay? So here you need to choose, discuss. For the first requirement, the second requirement, Now, dear class, are you ready? Excuse me. Now, class, if you are ready, please raise your hand and do the task for me so that I can know that you are ready, and then I can invite you. I'm waiting for you until now.
Cô em hỏi là mình chọn hình nào nói cũng được đúng không? Hay là phải
Yes,
theo
of
thứ
course.
tự?
Yes, of course. Okay. Yes, of course. If you like any pictures among the situation, so you can choose, and then I will turn to the slide that you would like to present. Yes, now Miss Vũ Thị Thu Hường, please.
Dạ em chọn hình 20 cô.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, this one.
Trang 20. Dạ dạ. Cái này lượng nói chỉ được trong 3 phút phải không cô?
Yes, of course. Yeah, only 3 minutes. And who is your
So
partner?
now I will.
Excuse me, who is your partner?
I will have my present after 1 minute.
Okay. And who is your partner? I would like to know something for your partner too.
I will chat to her first.
Yeah, of course. I'm waiting for you. Yes, and now I would like to invite Miss Trần Nhật Tiên and Miss Nguyễn Thị Hồng Thắm. Which situation would you like to discuss?
Sorry, teacher, I
Just
have
pay
the other partner.
page 54, teacher.
Miss Nhật Tiên, and who is your partner?
I'm her partner.
Yes, Mr. The full name, right?
Yes.
So which situation would you like to discuss?
Teacher, page 54.
64. 54. Which one? Here. Okay.
This one?
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Hi, Nam. I need your advice. Remember that mobile phone I bought last week? I'm having some major issues with it.
Oh, really? What's wrong with it? What happened?
It's great when it works, but I have had two main issues. The phone has poor signal reception, and sometimes it freezes and doesn't respond to the keys.
Okay, that sounds frustrating, but I think the main reason is that simple about software leak. How about you try to restarting the phone completely first?
I have done that a few times. It helps for a bit, but then it starts acting up again.
Oh, really? Uh, I have a suggest that you can check if there are any pending software updates. Sometimes update fix this kind of bug and improve performance.
That's a good point, and I haven't done that yet. I will check for an update tonight.
Okay, for sure. If the update don't fit it and you still getting a freeze or bull signal, then it's probably a bigger fault.
In a way, you're right. If it keeps happening, I don't want to rely on a broken phone.
Exactly. If the phone still doesn't work after the update, you should consider getting it repaired or replaced by the store. You bought it recently, so it should still be under warranty.
I completely agree, and I still have the receipt. If the software update fails, I will take it back tomorrow.
That is a good idea. Let me know what happened, okay?
Mm, I will do. Thanks for your help. That's it.
Yes, thank you very much. And I think that you both have such a very informative discussion. And now, just a little bit advice for Mr. Phương Nam. So when you use the structure how about, and after that you should use verb ing instead of saying how about you try to something. You must say how about trying to something. Okay, and then we have this the word subject. Suggest is a verb, and when you use the article, especially in your case, you use indefinite article like and after that you need to say a suggestion, not a suggest.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Okay, and for the others, information, I think that is okay in your conversation. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. And for Miss Nhật Tý, so everything is okay with you. Yes, thank you very much. And now, who would like to discuss or make a trial? Yep. So now, Miss Nguyễn Thị Hồng Thắm, and who is your partner?
Yes, my partner is Miss Mai Trâm.
Hello, teacher.
Yeah.
I would like to discuss on the situation on page 20.
Page 20. Yeah. Okay, I see. And this is about uh, adventure holiday, huh? So now, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Now go ahead, please.
Yes. We will start our presentation. Tomorrow is the last day of our adventure holiday, and we still haven't decided which activity we would try. Let's choose one activity. So, which one do you feel interested in?
Well, yesterday I surfed on the phone and saw a video about windsurfing. It looks exciting and I want to try that. How do you think about that?
That's a good point, but it seems quite hard to control the sail. Uh, I'm worried we'd spend most of the time falling into the water instead of actually enjoy it. And it's maybe not the best choice for just one day. So, what about river rafting? I think it looks thrilling.
Yes, I understand what you mean. But It also seems really dangerous more than windsurfing. The water is rough, and I don't really want to get insurance on the last day of our holiday.
That's true. How do you feel about scuba diving then? It would be amazing to see the underwater world.
Oh, that's great. But I'm not very confident with that because it requires some training, and I'm not sure we will enjoy it fully with that experience. I am thinking about rock climbing.
Mm, I don't think it's a good choice because it looks quite intense. It might be physically demanding and it's not suitable for us.
It's exactly. So tomorrow is the last day of our adventure holiday. So I think we should choose something more relaxed. And I think sailing is a good choice. We could enjoy the sea and the weather without too much stress. Do you agree
I,
with me?
I completely agree. Sailing is adventurous but still relaxing, and we can both take part without feeling pressures. I think it's a perfect balance.
Okay, wonderful. So let's go sailing tomorrow.
Great. I'm really looking forward to it. That's all, teacher.
Okay, so now from your conversation, I don't have anything to uh, give comments. So thank you very much with such a very interesting and informative conversation. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Yes, Miss Vũ Thị Thu Hường. Are you ready now?
Dạ em xin lỗi. Yes. My partner is Kim Hoàng.
Yeah, Miss Kim Hoàng. Yeah, it's okay. So are you ready right now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so now Miss Kim Hoàng,
Yes, my picture
go ahead, please.
also the same. Hi, so tomorrow our last day here. What do you think we should do? We have these five choices left.
I know it's gone so fast. Let's look at the option. What about the principle? We never done that before.
Windsurfing looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I think it would be a lot of fun, especially with the sea breeze we get here. The enjoyability factor seems high, provided we don't fall in too much.
Jules, falling in the might be a bit cold. Speaking of cold, what about the white water rafting? That looks super exciting. Maybe more um, adrenaline rush than windsurfing. Windsurfing. Surfing.
Oh, I am not sure about rafting. It looks quite intense and honestly a little scary. I think I might prefer something a bit more relaxing for our last day. Maybe less chance of capsizing.
Hmm, fair enough. Okay, how about rock climbing then? That the definitely adventurous, and the view of the top would be immersible. Immersible.
Rock climbing is tempting. I agree that would be great. but my arms are still a bit of pain because of accident last week. So I don't think I enjoy it if I'm juggling physically.
That makes sense. We want to enjoy ourselves, not be sad, exhausted. Right. To option plate, scuba diving or sailing.
Scuba diving looks amazing. I love to see all the fish and coral up close. That would be a unique moment. The enjoyability for me is very high.
I think diving is fantastic too, but it isn't it quite expensive. Plus, we might need to quick lesson first, with it into our last day time. The silence seem more straightforward. We could just relax on the boat, maybe catch some blunt, maybe
You are
catch
right
some.
about the time and cost for diving. Sailing is a good alternative. It's calm, peaceful, and we can still be out on the water. It tries a good balance between adventure and relaxation for our final day.
I agreed. Sailing seemed like the big, the perfect way to rest up the holiday. It's easygoing, and we can spend quality time just chatting, and enjoying the scenery.
Now we are deciding
Let's yes, let's go sailing tomorrow. Is the best choice for our final day together. That's all.
thank you.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, my partner.
Yes, thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank for your efforts to finish the conversation. Okay, with Miss Vũ Thị Thu Hường, I see that your intonation and your pronunciation is quite good. However, Miss Lê Thị, oh no, Miss Kim Hoàng is not good enough for you because have a look on your pronunciation. Some words you pronounced wrong. That's why the listener can misunderstand what you have to talk about, or what you want to talk about. For example, you say definitely, not definitely, okay, or incredible, not incredible, something, okay, and then that makes sense, okay. So when I listen to your conversation, I need to guess what you mean, basing on your conversations is not clear enough. First of all, it's because of the internet connection, okay, and then uh, mainly your pronunciation. So it's quite difficult for us to follow. And the other thing I would like to remind you that for the test tomorrow and for the weekend and also the final examination, you should practice more so that you can be more fluent in when doing the test with me. Here you just read. However, when you read, it's not fluent enough. Okay, so I think that you need to make lots of effort for the final examination as well as the test. Okay, can you hear and can you understand what I have just said?
Yes, I will try my best.
Yeah, try
Yes,
your
thank
best,
you.
especially the pronunciation. Yeah,
Thank you so
so
much.
yeah, and for the content, nothing to comment. Okay, everything is okay except what I have just said about Miss Kim Hwang. So thank you very much. And now Here, let me see for these activities. These activity. Okay, so here we have lots of activities here. This is for windsurfing, kayaking, rock climbing, scuba diving, and sailing. I would like to give some suggestion for you so that for those who has no idea about how to talk about this situation or this question. Okay, so now this is for the windsurfing. Next one, with this one, we have the kayaking. Here we have rock climbing. We have scuba diving. And last but not least is sailing, And here, for each activity here, you can mention on the good point and negative points. And here with the good point for the windsurfing, it could be fun and thrilling. It could be a great exercise, especially for the core and balance. So we have windsurfing, good for exercise. Okay, for core and balance. Okay, so it could be a unique way to explore the nature, right? And for the negative point, you can say that you can mention the wind requirement and calm seas, and also the weather condition. You can mention on the weather condition. Okay. Besides that, you can mention on the ability of swimming. Okay. So yeah, something that you can use in your conversation. And now let's move to the kayaking. Okay, so here it can be weather. Okay, so this is the negative point. Or you can say it could be difficult for those who doesn't know, for those who don't know how to swim, or for the beginner, and may require training like what I have just mentioned in the conversation. And now let's move to the kayaking. For the kayaking, you can see good point. Okay, so here we can mention on the upper body practice, or you can mention on the feelings of enjoying the wildlife, or the scenic views. Okay, enjoying the wildlife. Okay, enjoying the wildlife, or we have scenic views, for examples. Okay, and then for the negative point, you can mention on physical exhaust. Okay, it could be exhausted. Okay, or could be difficult. Get wet and cold. Get exhausted, get wet. Okay, and then you can say negative here. Then we have get wet or cold. Okay, and it's like windsurfing. So kayaking will depends on the location and the weather. Okay, so that's all for the kayaking. And now let's move to the rock climbing. For the rock climbing, okay, so here would be challenging. It could be challenging and exciting, huh? Help build strength, okay, build strength. Help build strength. Okay, build strength. And it could provide a sense of achievement when you are on the top of the mountain, huh? And with the negative point, you can mention on the physical demand, huh? That's for the physical demand. So we have physical demand. Okay. And then require safety precautions. And it could be risky, huh? It could be risky. Okay, now with scuba diving, okay, good point. You can have an amazing experience to explore the sea, huh? Or under the water. Okay, so we have good point. Amazing underwater experience. Okay, experience. And for the negative point, he can require safety, safe equipment, and require safety, required equipment, special equipment. What else? Okay, so it could be suitable for a group of or a team, huh? Okay, and so it could be depends on the weather condition, huh? So here we have depends on weather condition. Okay, now let's move to the last one, sailing. When talking about the sailing, okay, we can mention on the advantages and the disadvantages of this activity. Now, first of all, let's talk about the good points. Could be relaxing, huh? It could be relaxing. Be relaxing, okay, and peaceful. While enjoying the open water, or okay, so okay, so for the negative point, you can mention on the sailing skills. Sailing skill. You can mention on the weather condition. Weather condition. Okay. Yes, that's all. For what I have to, I would like to suggest to you when you make the conversation for this question. Okay, is there any question that you would like to ask me? Yay. Move to another question for this one. Okay, this is about a TV program. First of all, it's sport. Mhm. Sport event. Sport events. Mhm. Then we have could be an award ceremony. So it could be the menswear. Okay, and here we have the parade. And the last but not least is the weather forecast. Is the weather news or weather forecast. Okay, so now with this question, okay, this situation, who would like to make a presentation? Please raise your hand. No one wants to talk about this situation. Okay, so now I would like to give some suggestion for you with the sport event, or especially the football match over here. So you can talk about the very popular activity that most people prefer watching, huh? And you can say that it will attract many people or many audience, many people, okay, who loves football, right? But it could be boring for those who don't like football. Okay, so I can say that attract, and then we have not attract. None, we have non-sport audience, huh? Or none, not attract, none. Oh, sorry, we have we omit the preposition here. So we have not attract to none sport fans. Okay, so we have non-sport fans. So this is about the good point and negative point for the sport event. And for the award ceremony, so it could be we have here, we can say good point. So it could could be involved many popular celebrities. Okay, okay, and here we have the negative point. It could be less important than global or political political events. Okay. And for the parade, so parade here mark. Oops. Mark cultural or political or it could be social celebrations. Okay. So it could be significant, huh? Could be significant. Okay. And the negative point. Let's think about. It could be depends on the context of events. Okay. Or the kinds of events. Okay. And it could be less impactful. Okay. And now for the weather forecast. Okay, and then the weather forecast here, and can you see the name of the hurricane? Okay, so we have name of the hurricane here. We have Andrew hurricane, hurricane. Okay, so it could be a natural disaster. So so important to public, huh? Important to public. To public safety. Okay. Will affect many people, huh? And then it could be very important. Important to public and impact. Impact or affect many people, or we do not have enough space here, so I would like to use only one word. Okay. A public safety. So we have affect a large number of people. Okay. So that's all about my suggestion for this question, huh? And it depends on your favorites. So you can choose 3 among 4 events here. Okay, so the question asks you to choose 3 events. So you need to choose 3 among the 4 here, huh? That's all for this situation. And how about this one? Okay, with this one we have fluster. Okay, so here we can say plaster, or we have band aid. Okay, or you can say band aid. It's okay. Okay, and here we have sling. We have sling, and here we have antibiotics. Okay, and here we have bandage. Here we have bandage. Here we have aspirin. Okay, and here we have scissors. Scissors. Next one, we will have syringe. Okay, and the last but not least, we will have emergency contact. Okay. Okay. So now with this situation, who would like to talk about this situation? Please raise your hand. No one? So here, with this one, I don't want to give you any suggestion, so you can do it by yourself. I think that is not difficult enough for you, huh? And now for this one, okay, you can hear your partner discuss about this one. So I would like to skip it. And here, with this situation on page 56, okay, so here you see that, you need to imagine that a large shopping center is going to be built in your local area, and here are some of the shop and facility they are thinking of having. Okay, and then you have to discuss each other about how popular you think these shops and facility would be, and decide the two you think should not be included. Should not be included. Remember, should not be included, huh? Not include, should include it. Okay. So here we have the food store. Food store. Here we have the playground. Next one, we have bookstore. Okay, we have computer store, bank, chemist, and jewelry. So now with this topic, who would like to present? No one? Yay, good. So now I would like to invite Miss Nguyễn Thị Thùy Ngân, and who is your partner? Excuse me?
Hello, Miss. Hello, teacher. Yeah, hello, teacher. I'm Miss Ngân partner.
Okay, so Miss Nguyễn Thùy Dương, so are you ready?
Yeah,
If you are
teacher.
ready, yeah, go ahead, please.
Hello, Miss Ngân. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello Dương.
Yeah, we start. Has Miss Ngân, do you know new information of local area?
Oh, I don't know. What's that?
Oh, that is going to a large shopping to be built in our local area. Usually there are A lot of shop and facilities like fast food store. Will have a chance to enjoy some food like hamburger, chips, tacos, or some drink when they don't have time to prepare meal. It's so convenient, right?
I'm afraid I don't agree because people tend to live healthier nowadays. They eat less junk food, so I think it will not be attractive to customers. I would like to suggest a kids playground. It's very popular for families because parents have a fun and safe place for their children to play.
I'm absolutely with your idea. How about bookstore? I think it's useful for everyone. The student can look for an updated reference material quickly.
That sounds interesting. I completely agree. What do you think about a computer shop? In my opinion, technology stores are usually very popular with students and office workers, making the shopping center become more modern and lively.
Oh, this isn't a bad idea, but I'm afraid it's not practical for widespread use, since not everyone requires. I was thinking about the bank. It's extremely incentive for us when shopping or having issues with using card. We can get immediately assistance without spending a lot of time moving.
I have to disagree. Don't you think banks require a large area but don't attract many customers at once? So the space could be used for more popular facilities. One possibility is chemist. It has medicine, health products, and daily essentials, which are very useful for everyone.
I totally agree with you. How about jewelry store? I believe it will attract a large number of customers, particularly female ones. This is a place that provides valuable and meaningful gifts for party of friend or family.
So, which do you think should not be included?
After considering your advice, I think they should be not food store and computer store because they are not really necessary. That's all, teacher.
Yes, we done.
Okay, please wait. I'm noting something for you. Okay, that's all. Yeah, I think that your conversation is quite good. Just one thing that I would like to remind you. Okay, so when you use so convenient, this is just for communicating language, and when you learn academic language, so you should change it into very convenient or highly convenient or particularly convenient or highly practical. Is better than using so convenient. Okay, and for the rest everything will be okay for all of you. And in the conversation I can see that how you can begin the conversation in a natural way, and then during your conversation you use lots of structures to show your agreement, disagreement, or suggestion. Is a very good, and by the end of the conversation you both come to conclusion together, and you mention on the second half of the question by choosing the two most important things according to you. Yeah, very good. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Mhm. Yep. So now, class, I think that this is a quite good model that you can get some idea for your own conversation. And now let's move to the the situation in the um, exam practice. And now this one. Okay, as you can see on the screen, there are some different equipment that you may use for your work or your leisure activity. And now I want you to discuss and choose one equipment that you think that is good for your work or your leisure activities. And then tell me one of your favorite equipment. That's all. Now for this question, who would like to present? No one? No one? How about this situation? Okay. So, there are many different ways you can get the news around the world. And here are some ways that you can get the news. I want you to discuss with your friends the ways you can get the news around the world and tell me one of your favorite way to get the news nowadays. Besides these traditional ways. That's all. And here to make it clearer, you can use to get the news or information. Information. Okay. News or information around the world. Okay. So no one wants to discuss this situation. Okay. So now let's have some time to prepare for the weekend test. And now, last but not least, imagine that you are going to have a farewell party, and then I would like you to discuss with your partner about the party and decide the four most important things for your farewell party. And then tell me one of your memorable party you have ever had or attended. That's all for this one. Okay, the first one you can see some balloons. Second one we have the DJ. Okay, then we have some fast food. Then soft drinks, and here we have some card, invitation card. Okay, and then we have a book to show you how to organize a successful party. Okay, we have some music bands. Okay, and then the last but not least is the first aid kit. Okay, now for this situation, who would like to present? No one. Okay, now class, with a quite short time, I think that you do not have enough time to prepare for the conversation. That's why you are not confident to present in front of the class. Okay, so it's okay. You have to self-prepare at home. And for the test tomorrow and for the weekend, I would like to have something to remind you. First of all, for the second part, this is an individual long term. And in this part, you need to make a comparison for the two photographs. So you need to listen carefully to the second half of the question, and you know what you are going to talk about the picture. And the time limitation for this part is only 1 minute, and you do not have any time for preparation. Remember? So here is the ideal when you have to begin the comparison by talking about the general background of the two pictures, and then you can choose two most important similarity and two most important differences. And for this information, it will take you around 40 seconds. And for the last 20 seconds, you can mention on the second half of the question. Normally, they will ask you about your own opinion. That's all for the second part. And now let's move to the third part. And this is like what you have just practiced today. This is a two-way collaborative task. And in this task, you will have a 2 to 3 minutes conversation. So as you know that for the test on weekend, I give you the topic and the situation, the question in advance. That's why you do not have any time for preparation. You need to prepare all these topics and try to speak in 2 to 3 minutes only. And in your conversation, I would like you to mention on the background of the conversation or the situation, and then you can use useful structure like to give suggestion, agreement or disagreement to in your conversation. Okay, and why you give the your agreement, disagreement or suggestion, okay, you should give your explanation to support your idea. Okay, and remember that you shouldn't talk all the time. So this is a conversation, yeah, so that you need to make one point and then you need to ask your partner their opinion and then you move to another point. Okay. Okay. And try to read the question carefully. If they ask you to choose one thing, so you need to choose only one. But if they ask you to choose four things like this question, so you need to mention all four things. Okay, so that's all what I would like to remind you to have a successful test for tomorrow and for the weekend. Any question? Yes, Miss Nguyễn Thị Thùy Ngân.
Dạ, cô cho em xác nhận lại cái chỗ cô cho để chuẩn bị trước á, cái phần 2 có phải là tổng là 11 hình đúng không cô?
Tổng là 11 hình hả? Thường là nó sao mà bị lẻ được ta? Nó phải là 12 chứ. Thường là nó sẽ rất là ít bị lẻ.
1, 2, tại vì 8 cô cho ban đầu cô cho 8 cặp xong rồi cộng thêm cái exam practice là 3 cặp.
3 cặp là 6 nữa. Là phải 14. Đúng không?
9 cặp.
9 cặp hả? Thì 9 cặp thì nó vẫn không bị lẻ, nó không có thể nào là cái số lẻ như em vừa nói được.
7 12 cặp. Dạ, còn cái phần 3 là 8 situation đúng không cô?
Dạ, 5 cái situation là chúng ta vừa mới được giới thiệu thêm 3 cái ở trong cái exam practice nữa là 8. Ok.
Dạ. Với lại cho em hỏi thêm cái phần trong exam practice của cái phần 3 thì nó có thêm cái có 2 nội dung cô ghi á, thì cái nội dung thứ hai là cả hai người đều phải trả lời luôn hả cô?
Nó là cái discuss đó, nó nằm kèm, đó là second half of the question đó, nó là cái phần thứ hai liên quan đến cái bài đó, thì các em cứ đưa vô trong cái conversation của các em là được rồi.
Lồng ghép vô luôn hả cô?
Đúng rồi, bởi vì nó là một cái conversation mà, chứ không phải là cái câu hỏi cho part 4, đúng không? Nếu là câu hỏi cho part 4 thì khi mà các em thi cuối kỳ cô mới hỏi, còn đối với lại thi giữa kỳ thì thôi, nói chung là học trong vòng có 1 tuần. Nhưng mà vì lớp mình quá đông cho nên là cô không có nhiều thời gian để mà hướng dẫn cho lớp kỹ hơn và nhiều hơn. Chính vì vậy cho nên đó là cô có giảm tải lại nội dung cho các em học cũng như ôn bớt mệt và sẽ được hiệu quả hơn á.
Dạ. Dạ, em cảm ơn cô.
Ok, còn không rõ gì nữa không thì mọi người cứ hỏi nhé. Tấn Phát ơi, mình đã có cái danh sách đăng ký cho kiểm tra tối mai tối mốt đến cuối tuần chưa Tấn Phát ơi? Không biết là anh chị trong lớp mình đã đăng ký cho lịch kiểm tra chưa ạ?
Dạ rồi cô ạ.
Dạ vâng ha. Thì thật ra là anh chị nếu mà ngày mai mà kiểm tra gấp quá thời gian cũng không có nhiều, cho nên là tôi sẽ giới hạn lại một xíu cho anh chị. Đối với những anh chị kiểm tra vào tối mai á ha, thì anh chị chỉ cần chuẩn bị cho tôi những cái nội dung ở trong cái phần part 2 mà trong các bài học thôi, từ unit 1 đến unit 8 thôi. Còn đối với lại 3 cái exam practice thì anh chị sẽ được skip nhé.
Dạ được ạ. Dạ nãy
Dạ.
mạng em hơi lắc một chút à. Dạ cô, em sorry cô ạ.
Rồi còn đối với những anh chị mà làm kiểm tra part 2 vào ngày thứ 6 thì mình sẽ kiểm tra hết, bao gồm các cái nội dung, các cái bức hình ở trong các cái unit từ 1 đến 8 mà tôi đã chỉ cho anh chị, đồng thời thêm cái part 2 ở trong cái 3 cái exam practice, được chưa? Còn thứ Bảy Chủ nhật là hai cái nội dung nó cũng gần gần nhau rồi. Đối với thứ Bảy thôi thì tôi giới hạn một xíu xíu nữa. Bữa nay là thứ Tư, thứ Năm, thứ Sáu. Ok rồi, anh chị đã có một buổi để mà anh chị chuẩn bị, cho nên đó là đối với lại part 3 tôi sẽ không giới hạn bất cứ một nội dung nào nhé. Đồng ý không ạ? Còn nội dung ngày mai ha, những anh chị thi vào ngày mai là được giới hạn rồi nha. Anh chị đã nắm rõ chưa ạ?
Dạ được ạ. Dạ thưa cô, là thứ Bảy Chủ nhật á, là em để lịch thi là từ 19 giờ tới 21 giờ rồi, không biết là đúng không cô ạ?
Tới 21 giờ kịp không ta? Tại vì em cứ tính đi, mỗi người mỗi cặp sẽ là 5 phút. Mỗi ngày
dạ.
là 18 cặp. 10 cặp là 50 phút.
Là khoảng tầm gần 10 giờ cô. Em có gửi cái bản cái danh sách cho cô á. Dạ.
Ok rồi cô sẽ xem lại ở trong đó, nhưng mà anh chị lưu ý nha, cứ 5 cặp là 5 phút là một cặp. Như vậy thì chúng ta có khoảng 20 cặp là phải tới 100 bao nhiêu phút? 100 phút đúng không? 100 phút là khoảng gần 2 tiếng phải không Phát?
Dạ khoảng gần 2 tiếng cô, 1 và 2 tiếng là
Ok.
120. Dạ.
Ok.
Nếu mà tính dư chút là chắc gần 2 tiếng cô.
Rồi được rồi. Như vậy thì anh chị cứ chuẩn bị ha. Đến khoảng thời gian đó mình cứ canh 5 phút là vô nhé. Và mỗi ngày khoảng 18 cặp cho tôi thôi nhé, đừng hơn ha.
Dạ được rồi.
Rồi, đối với lại thứ Năm và thứ Sáu là mỗi buổi như vậy khoảng là 36 anh chị nha, cho bài cá nhân. Một anh chị là tầm 3 phút, cho nên đó là tôi sẽ gọi theo thứ tự, nên mình không có cần phải đăng ký thời gian đâu, anh chị chỉ cần đăng ký theo số thứ tự và tôi sẽ gọi theo đúng số thứ tự đó là được.
Vậy là mình sẽ vào ngay từ đầu cô, hay là tới giờ thì rồi?
Anh chị nói sao à?
Tức là mình sẽ vào ngay lúc 7 giờ luôn, vào cùng đó cô. Mình ngồi mình chờ hả cô?
Dạ cũng được, anh chị muốn ngồi cùng cũng được, còn anh chị muốn đến giờ vô thi cũng được, không sao cả, bởi vì buổi đó là buổi kiểm tra ha, cho nên là anh chị có thể thoải mái nhé.
Cô ơi, cho em hỏi là cái phần mà phát khoa, tức là cái đợt mà thi cuối kỳ, tại tụi em sẽ không được gặp cô nữa, cho nên em muốn hỏi luôn là cái phần đợt này thì tụi em thi phát khoa sẽ làm vô part 3, là tụi em sẽ tự động tặng cái mục đối thoại và cái câu hỏi của phần phát khoa đó tụi em sẽ nói luôn trong cái cuộc đối thoại đó, nhưng mà đến lúc mà tụi em đúng không cô ạ?
Dạ không, có nghĩa rằng là ở phần số 1 là bài cá nhân ha. Xin lỗi, phần số 1 là tôi đã giảm tải, bởi vì nó là phần trả lời câu hỏi, tôi đã hướng dẫn trong nói 1 rồi thì anh chị đừng để ý nha. Qua phần số 2 là phần mô tả tranh đúng không? Quên. Sang phần số 2 là phần so sánh các một cặp tranh ha, là phần bài cá nhân. Phần số 3 là phần hội thoại. Được chưa? Phần số 4 không phải là hội thoại nữa, mà là câu hỏi tôi sẽ đặt riêng cho từng anh chị. Ví dụ như đối với lại cái chủ đề này liên quan đến party chẳng hạn, đúng không? Thì tôi sẽ hỏi là ví dụ như chị Tuyết Nhung đây, tôi sẽ hỏi là theo chị thì chị thích một cái bữa tiệc sẽ theo phong cách như thế nào đó, thì chị sẽ trả lời ra. Rồi tôi sẽ hỏi partner của chị một câu hỏi nó cũng liên quan đến bữa tiệc nhưng mà nó sẽ khác cái nội dung của chị chẳng hạn, được không ạ? Chị hiểu chưa?
Dạ vâng, vậy cái đó nó sẽ là ở phần cuối kỳ đúng không cô? Còn phần
Dạ,
đợt
đúng
này thì
rồi.
không có.
Dạ đúng rồi, cái đó chỉ dành cho cuối kỳ thôi, còn giữa kỳ thì tôi chỉ có tập trung vô phần số 2 và phần số 3 cho anh chị.
Dạ vâng.
Yes.
Cô cho em hỏi tí. Vậy là ngày mai thi cá nhân là mình không có theo đăng ký theo giờ hả cô, mà theo thứ tự hả cô?
Dạ đúng rồi, tại vì mỗi anh chị có 3 phút thôi mà, cho nên nó là đăng ký giờ nó cũng lắt nhắt lắm, cho nên là tôi thì bạn phát đó, bạn sẽ là tạo một cái danh sách đó từ 1 đến 35 hoặc 36 gì đó, thì anh chị thích thi theo cái thứ tự thứ mấy đó mình cứ canh giờ rồi mình vô, được chưa ạ?
Dạ.
Dạ.
Cảm ơn cô.
Dạ vâng ạ. Anh chị còn câu hỏi nào nữa không ạ?
Cô trên luôn, ví dụ như trong cái bức hình ở trên á, hãy chọn 4 cái điều mà 4 cái nào là quan trọng nhất, tức là mình sẽ vẫn phải nói hết tất cả các bức hình và sau đó mình sẽ chốt 4 cái đúng không cô?
Dạ đúng rồi.
Vâng.
Yes, Miss Thùy Ngân, please.
Dạ cô ơi, cô nhớ lại cái hình trang 62 dùm em á, thì cái hình đó là mình chọn một trong hai, hoặc là làm việc hoặc là để giải trí đúng không cô? Chị nói một.
Đúng rồi, chị có nói một trong hai thôi. Còn nếu bạn thích thì bạn nói là ví dụ như cái nào mà làm việc cũng được hoặc là giải trí cũng được, đó chính là ví dụ như là ở PC này hoặc là computer đây nè, đúng không ạ? Nguyên một cái bộ này chẳng hạn.
Ví dụ như mình nói về mình chọn là làm việc thôi thì mình có thể chọn cái nào để làm việc để mình nói thôi, còn không có liên quan tới làm việc thì mình không cần nói đúng không cô?
Tuần này thì nó linh động thôi, cho nên bạn cứ thoải mái nhé. Do là cái bài này nó không có, nó chỉ đưa ra cái hình thôi mà không có đưa ra cái yêu cầu, cho nên nó là bạn cứ thoải mái create theo cái cách mà bạn thiết kế cái đoạn hội thoại cũng được, không sao hết.
Dạ vâng, em cảm ơn cô.
Nhưng mà bạn lưu ý nha, bạn lưu ý ở đây là gì, chúng ta có 6 cái món đồ này thì bạn cũng nên trình bày hết. Trình bày hết sau đó rồi bạn mới đưa ra một cái mà bạn muốn dùng nó để cho tiện cho công việc hoặc là cho giải trí, được không nào? Chứ không phải là chúng ta chỉ chăm cho một cái bức hình này và mình nói từ đầu đến cuối đâu nhé.
Dạ vâng ạ.
Ok, hình như tôi thấy có ai giơ tay nữa. Còn anh chị nào có nội dung nào cần hỏi nữa không ạ? Okay, and now if you clear everything and you don't want to ask me, it's time to say goodbye to each other, and I hope that you will prepare for the test tomorrow till the weekend really well, and then you can get good result in the final examination. Thank you very much, and good night. See you tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Thank you, teacher.
Bye bye teacher. See you again tomorrow.
Goodbye teacher.
Goodbye teacher.
Thank you so much teacher. Con nói nhỏ xíu mà mẹ.
Mình không vô có đâu cắm lớn mà.
Thầm nhỏ xíu luôn á.
Sao nó nhỏ vậy?
Mẹ con nói vậy là nhỏ. Oh, sorry.